Look, can you see that? Another rainbow. After there were two tornado warnings. Of course, it looked like the seas. It looked at the seas. The water's above. It got really dark. We see the number again of Father of Might. Yeah, I'm in a parking lot right now, but like, look at how awesome Abba is. And then of course we heard, there are people with positive, not just positive, there are people with godly commentary, godly comments that they were like, this is hopeful, or this is to the word, and we answer questions for certain people. But then there were two bitter men, and I'm calling it out. People don't want to get called out all the time, or you won't keep people's name out of your mouth. But how do some people know that they are doing sin if you don't? If the word didn't describe what sin was, how would people know what sin is? All sin is death. All sin. Whether it's thievery, whether it's adultery, whether it's murder, whether it's witchcraft and divinations, all sin is death. And Elohim reminds us he won't flood the earth again. He gets wrathful. It came through here swiftly. It came through here, those two tornado warnings. And the turnover. Oh, and we see the other side of the rainbow. If you can see the other side. Let's see if I can give a little look at the other side. Ooh. And then we bring it over here to this side. Space. But that's how awesome Elohim is. You can see it better in person. But yeah, I will slip it over there so you can still see that side is more clear. See it? I was really awesome. Father of might, fighting on this week. Delivering, reclaiming, doing righteousness in these days and times. Hallelujah to those who are bold and courageous, and those who ask questions and genuinely wanted answers, and those who said thank you because it's been a blessing, everything that has been shared. And thank you for those that it's helping their relationships and families and prepare to have children and all kinds of things. And those who want to join in on a class and a study, and no, we're not going to be a pastor, but like still Bible studies and different things like that. And those who are genuinely interested and they check out, they reach out, email and comments and different things like that, or want to know about the ministry and work, and then they can connect that way. But anyway, I was so awesome. Father of might, Father of. And so I just thank for those, Father, even how they have the ones who have your understanding, the one who are, really seeking with a pure heart, and not in a regard to being bitter, but seeking with a pure heart and an understanding. And they give the answers. They ask and they receive. They're seeking and they're finding. They're knocking, and the door is being open to them. And I just thank you that you do great and mighty things in all of our life. And thank you that you said in order to enter into the kingdom of Elohim, you have to become like a child. I thank you for the childlike wonder, but I thank you that all esteem is due to you. We give all esteem to you because you are the one that planned all this stuff in advance. You predestined. And even when it's not you tempting man, but the adversary, you bring that forth for the esteem. I thank you that you've been faithful. You remind us when you've been faithful, you said you were pleased. We passed the tests, and you've given us a favor. And when temptation comes, you help us in that. You keep us in that. You carry us. You're the strength and everything that we need. And you're just amazing. And I just appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the rainbow that you won't flood the earth. You poured it. It poured it. It was out here looking like Elohim is angry at somebody. But you brought the sun out after you brought the rainbow. You brought which is your covenant, is your promise to us. It's a warning, but a promise. And look at that beautiful color. Hallelujah. Father of might, my Father of